So the first thing which I would do is build the UI for us. So I just need a text input box and a number of searches, number of hits which we need to search the PubMed database, and also a submit button which will just trigger the. So let's write the prompt in. It's very simple. I just wrote my prompt and Databutton will make sure to come up with the front end. So as you can see, Databutton right away made sure that there is a keyword search input box and a number input box out here and a search button. The next part would be to make sure that when we press the search, has a callback function. And when we talk about the callback function, it's very important that we create a backend for us. Something which is very useful in Databutton is you have always access to the code. If you have idea of the React code, just go there, change it accordingly. So the next part is we create a backend for it. We call a backend in Databutton as capability. So I'll submit search. That would be the name of my capability. This particular prompt here, Databutton Agents are pretty smart to understand what I need. So first it's making a plan, install the Databutton package, define the input parameters for search keyword and design number of result, implement the search function using Databutton's API, and format and return the search result. Able to search the articles related to COVID-19. So it literally could search through all the articles. And if you see, it also wrote the code for us and it made like around maximum result, that would be searches. And also it used a keyword as COVID-19 and max result as 15. That's super cool because that's the two input which we need, the max results and the keyword. Now it's time to integrate this backend which we created PubMed search to our front end. So we already have this front end, right? So all we need to do is we need to integrate the capability, that is your backend, and we just click the hashtag, which means it gives access to all the capabilities of the UI components or all the app pages which you have. And I see the PubMed search already pops up. That's a prompt we need in order to integrate the backend with the front end. Let's see how the agent works. So now the agent shows that there is a particular error out here. I'll just ask fix the error. And as I mentioned before, Databutton Agents could fix its own error. It debugs it and it makes sure that everything is working at a proper sync. And now it's trying to update the app. After reading this particular error out here, you see it has access to the logs. If you are aware of any errors, if you can fix it yourself, just go ahead. Otherwise, agents can do it itself as well. So meanwhile, when the agents try to fix the bug, I'll just quickly show you one thing. If you're not sure if the agent has already integrated the backend for you or not, you must notice that if there is something called as brain, under the hood, Databutton uses a module called brain. So brain.pubmed search is something which we are looking for. Once we have brain.pubmed search, that means the agents have integrated that particular backend or the API router has integrated to the front end. Now let's see if I reload this page, if it works or not. It tried to fix it quickly. And I just search with a keyword, let's say chlorophyll D. And I just give, let's say, 8 of these searches. I hide the code and I click the search button and it's making a API router call, post PubMed search. Basically, it's running the code under the hood. And as you see, all the output just came quickly. Now I'll just make with 2 searches, okay? I hope this will be faster. And there it is. It's just so easy. Rather few things. I think we need to make a few tweaks in the front end that would look way more better. The spinner as well, which seems like working. So this is also working as well. Now the next part is passing this entire context to our large language model. And for that, we need to create both a front end and also a back end. For that, let's create the back end first, and then we come back to the front end.